Hey guys, what's happening? I just thought I'd do a quick video review of Transformer Cybertron Starscream, as he's one of my favorite iterations of Starscream. And one thing you might notice right off the bat is this thing is absolutely huge in both modes. Here, of course, we have him in jet mode. I'll go ahead and grab Masterpiece Starscream just so you can get an idea of the scale of this guy. Just back out here a little bit with the camera. As you can see, he absolutely dwarfs Masterpiece Starscream. And you know Masterpieces are fairly large toys, so he's that much bigger than a Masterpiece. You know that's one big honking toy. So I'll go ahead and grab Masterpiece Starscream, put him off to the side. Move the camera back. And we'll just give you a quick 360 here of the toy. And I have to say, I really like this toy quite a bit, the way he looks. It's a great looking Cybertronian jet. In my opinion, it's honestly much better than the recent Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Starscream that was put out. And this thing has a great amount of painted and molded detail in him. I mean, just awesome figure. He does do a few things in vehicle mode. He has some guns near his cockpit that can move up and down a little bit. And his weapons can deploy in this mode as well as robot mode. And to do that, you grab a Cyber key that came with all the Cybertron figures. Just push it there. Now we got a gun popped out. And on the other side, the same thing, and a knife comes out. Pretty nifty. And here's what he looks like with his weapons deployed. All in all, I think this is just one awesome toy in jet mode, but there is one slight imperfection in his jet mode, and that is the fact that you can see kind of the top of his robot head. And in fact, if you want to, he comes with a crown, and you can put it on there, and that looks a little bit silly, honestly, having a crown on that jet. But it's there. It's basically there so you can stow it in his vehicle mode if you so choose. And I'm just going to go ahead and just show you a little bit of the detail of this guy so you can just see how much work they did put into this figure. I mean, his legs there have a bunch of vents, some tubing. He's got a fair amount of detailing up here. I mean, like I said, this is just a great mold, and I really, really like it. Anyway, I'll be back in a flash to go over his robot mode with you. Alright guys, here I have Starscream in his absolutely massive robot mode. As you can see, he's just about the same size as Unicron. Yes, Unicron, the Transformer that's the size of a planet that consumes other planets. That's what Starscream is in scale with. I think there is actually a reason that this toy was released story-wise. I think in Cybertron, Starscream literally blew up to the size of Unicron to fight him or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest with you, I never actually watched the series, but I think something like that happened in the show. I just wanted to grab Unicron and put him next to Starscream so you could see the size. I'm going to go ahead and grab Unicron and move him out of the way. And just for fun, I'll put Masterpiece Thundercracker next to him so you can see how he scales next to a Masterpiece in robot mode. Yep, absolutely dwarfs him, just like he did in vehicle mode. So I'll get Thundercracker out of the way there. And we'll just focus in on Starscream now. Just going to bring him in a little closer so you can kind of see some of the... Actually, you know what? I'll back him back out. And I'll do a... Sorry, guys. He's just kind of hard to demo because he's such a large toy. I'll go ahead and just turn him around for you so you can see him from all angles. And as you can see, he's good looking in this mode, too. Great looking mold. And now I'll just bring him in a little bit closer to show off his articulation and stuff. And he's got a good amount of articulation for a toy this size. He bends at the foot, doesn't rotate. He's got knee rotation and bends at the knee. top of the leg. Back, forward, in, out. Doesn't rotate at the top of the leg, but... And no waist rotation. His shoulders rotate. And he bends at the elbow. And his head rotates. Now I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on that head just so you can get a really good look at the sculpt of that. I think for Starscream, that is awesome. That is an awesome looking Starscream mold. I absolutely love the way that looks. Great, really captures the essence of the character, I think. Go ahead and zoom back out on him. And I'll show you his features in robot mode. They're the same pretty much as what they were in vehicle mode. He's got his guns there. I guess they'd be maybe right above his stomach in this mode. They just pop up. And of course he's got his side weapons too. That side we got the knife. And that side we got the gun. So, you know, he can do kind of his standard Starscream stuff. And of course, for some reason, he comes with this crown, which is of course extremely reminiscent of what he had in Transformers the movie that he was wearing during his coronation, which of course is pretty famous Transformers lore by now, but it's nice that they threw that in there. I'm not sure why they did. If it was just an homage to G1 or actually something to do with Cybertron, I have no idea. But I'm glad that it's on there. And that is pretty much it. That is Starscream all decked out in his glory, sort of in a pose there. Like I said, you can't go wrong with this. Whether you get the, I think this is a Supreme class toy. I'm pretty sure there was also a Voyager and Deluxe released in Cybertron. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'm pretty sure there was... I know for a fact there was a Voyager. I don't know if there was a Deluxe or not. Anyway, if you can find this guy for a reasonable price on the secondary market, absolutely pick him up. He's a great toy. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap this whole thing up. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will see you next time.